What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We have a math question which says find the values of x for which x squared minus 2 all raised to the power of 2 is equal to x plus 2. Well, our first step will be for us to expand the left-hand side. The left-hand side is of the form a minus b all raised to the power of 2. This is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Now let's expand this like this. So that means this becomes x squared all raised to the power of 2 minus 2 times x squared times 2 and then plus 2 squared. Very good. And this is equal to the right hand side, which is x plus 2. Now simplifying, we're going to have x squared all raised to the 2 minus 2 times x squared times 2 is 4x squared plus 2 squared is 4. And this is equal to x plus 2. Very good. So this becomes, from indices, powers multiply. So 2 times 2 gives 2, making this to be x to the 4th minus 4x squared and then plus 4. Now what we're going to do, we're going to be moving x to the left hand side. We'll also move 2 to the left hand side. So as x crosses to the left, it becomes minus x. And as 2 crosses to the left, it becomes minus 2. And this is equal to 0. Very good. So simplifying further, we have x to the 4th minus 4x squared. Now minus x, so minus x. Now 4 minus 2 is 2. And this is equal to 0. Very good. Our next step will be for us to factorize. Starting with these two terms, you notice that x squared is common. So we factor out x squared, open brackets. Now x to the 4th divided by x squared, we have x squared minus 4x squared divided by x squared, we have 4, and then close brackets. Now for these other two terms, we're going to factor out negative, open brackets. Now negative x divided by negative 1, because there's an invisible one here. So negative x divided by negative 1, we have positive x. And then 2 divided by negative 1, we have minus 2. Very good. Close brackets. And this is equal to 0. So this simplifies into, this is x squared. Open brackets. This is x squared minus 4 is a perfect squared, which means it can be written as 2 squared. Close brackets, minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Now notice that we have difference of 2 squared here. And difference of 2 squared, for example, when I have a squared minus b squared, can be written as a minus b times a plus b. So we're going to be expressing this like this. So we have x squared times the difference of 2 squared, which is written as x minus 2 times x plus 2. Very good. Minus x minus 2. So x minus 2 equal to 0. Now notice that x minus 2 is actually common. So we can factor out x minus 2. Let's put it in brackets, open bracket. Now x squared times x minus 2 times x plus 2 divided by x minus 2. I'm going to have x squared times x plus 2. Very good. Minus. Now x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. I have 1, close bracket, and this is equal to 0. Very good. Now let's simplify what we have here. So we have x minus 2 times x squared times x is x cubed plus x squared times 2 is 2x squared. And then minus 1, close bracket, equal to 0. So we have two cases. The first case is where we have x minus 2 to be equal to 0. Or the second case is where we have x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1 to be equal to 0. Now going with the first case, we're going to move negative 2 to the right hand side so that we have the value of x to be equal to, as negative 2 crosses to the right, it becomes positive 2. Very good. So we've been able to get one value of x. Now going for this second case, we have x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1 to be equal to 0. Well, I'm going to be making some changes here. Since I have 2 here, I'm going to be writing negative 1 in another form. So this is x cubed plus 2x squared. Now, negative 1 is same as negative 2 plus 1. Very good. And this is equal to 0. Now, let's arrange this. So this is x cubed plus 1, so plus 1. And then plus 2x squared plus 2x squared minus 2. And this is equal to 0. Very good. Now, 1 is same as 1 cube because 1 cube gives 1. So this is sum of 2 cubes, and we can also factorize 2 from here. So I'm going to be writing the property of the sum of 2 cubes, which is, for example, when I have a cube plus b cube, this is the same as a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now let's apply this to what we have here. So x cubed plus 1 cube, just like this, is x plus 1 times x squared minus x times 1, just like this, and then plus 1 squared. Very good. Plus, so 2 is common here, so we can factor out 2, open brackets. Now 2x squared divided by 2, I have x squared minus 2 divided by 2, I have 1. And this is equal to 0. Now simplifying, we have x plus 1 times x squared minus x times 1 is x plus 1 squared is 1 plus 2, open bracket. Now notice that this 1 can be written as 1 squared. It is still the same thing. So this is x squared minus 1 squared. Very good. And this is equal to 0. So this is actually difference of 2 squared. So we can express this in the form of difference of 2 squared. So that we have, this is x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1 plus 2. Difference of 2 squared, x minus 1 times x plus 1. And this is equal to 0. Now notice that x plus 1 is actually common. So we can factor out x plus 1. Open brackets. Now x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. We have x squared minus x plus 1 plus, now 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. We have 2 times x minus 1. Close brackets, and this is equal to 0. And now simplifying, we have x plus 1 times, this is x squared minus x plus 1 plus 2 times x is 2x minus 2 times 1 is 2. Close brackets, and this is equal to 0. So this results to x plus 1 times, this is x squared. Now negative x plus 2x is plus x, and then 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and this is equal to 0. So we have two cases. We have x plus 1 to be equal to 0, or we have x squared plus x minus 1 to be equal to 0. So solving these cases one after the other, we get the second value of x by moving 1 to the right hand side. So as 1 crosses to the right, it becomes negative 1. So this is a second solution for x. Now moving to our second case, you notice that we have a quadratic equation. And we're going to be using the quadratic formula to solve this. So since we're looking for the value of x, the quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So what is our a, what is our b, and what is our c? Our a is a coefficient of x squared, and that's 1. Our b is a coefficient of x, and that's plus 1 as well. And our c is a constant term, which is negative 1. Now let's substitute into this our quadratic formula. So x now becomes negative b is 1, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 1 squared, minus 4ac, which is 4 times a is 1, times c is negative 1, all over 2a, which is 2 times 1. Very good. So x now becomes negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared is 1, and negative 4 times 1 times negative 1 gives plus 4, all over 2 times 1 is 2. So making x to be negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4 is 5, all over 2. So there are actually two values of x from here. So the third value of x is negative 1, go with the positive, plus square root of 5, all over 2. And then the fourth value, I'm going to be writing it on this space here. The fourth value is equal to negative 1. Now this time, go with the negative minus the square root of 5 all over 2. Now the most surprising thing is that we have 4 solutions, and these 4 solutions are all real solutions. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.